Update: AITA for telling my mom that she's the cause of all my brother's problems?
Edit, original post. So nobody really asked for an update, but I'm a bit bored, and why not? First off, I'd like to say that after reading your replies, I think the reason why mom is horrible towards my brother is a mix of him looking like my dad and him being a boy. But I don't know for sure. Now for the update. A bit after I made the post, I went to talk to my brother who was in his room. He was fine, but when I asked him to tell me how he felt about, well, everything, he broke down. My heart broke into a million pieces. At that moment I knew that he couldn't stay with our mother anymore. So, I called my boyfriend of 5 years and asked him if my brother and I could move in for a bit. He has the space and my brother gets along with him, so he agreed. My mom didn't give a shit. She didn't even say goodbye to him. She asked me if I could stay but completely ignored my brother's presence. I tried my hardest to stay calm and not shout at her for it, but the way she was acting was so mean. According to my sister, my mother still makes mean comments about my brother even though he is not there, so staying calm is really hard right now. Anyways, I called my dad as well and basically told him everything.
He was a bit angry at first because nobody told him this before, and he wouldn't have left any of us in a different country had he known. But he calmed down and talked to my brother for like over an hour, and by the time he hung up my brother had tears of joy and relief in his eyes. It's still unclear whether my dad will be visiting or if my brother will be moving or how we're going to proceed from now on. Do you know what, but I can assure you that my mother won't be able to say anything to my brother again. Unfortunately, I am unable to put my brother into therapy because I don't have a lot of money on me, but I will try and talk to one of my friends who is pretty knowledgeable in the mental health department and see if I can help my brother. Thanks to everyone who gave their 2 cents. Smile.
Edit. Jesus. Thank you all so much for the advice, information, awards, seriously, whoa, kindness, and yeah, everything. I've taken everything into consideration and have tried to respond to as many replies as I can. There's too many. I'm going to do some research and will look into getting some help for my brother. I'd also like to say that if you're went through something similar, I'm rooting for you, and I know many of you may not be religious, but I am keeping all of you in my prayers. Seriously. Thanks so much for everything, and I hope you all have a wonderful day/night.
Thank you for posting the update. Your brother is lucky to have you.
A lot of us, abused as kids, struggle because no one stood up for us. Ever. Your brother will have a long way to go, and undoubtedly it messed him up. But you have made sure that's one less point on the long list of trauma abuse can create. Hey, I'm happy that you got him out of the toxic environment. If you are in the USA, you can apply for medical assistance since your brother has no income. And depending on your age, you might be able to apply for assistance or even get child support from your so-called mom, especially if she is getting child support from your father. Hashtag if everyone had a big sister like you, the world would be a better place. Thanks for helping your brother. And please send him our love. He deserved better, and I hope he can see that none of his issues are his fault.
You are an awesome big sister.
You are a truly wonderful, caring person. I really hope that your brother can start to heal. Do look for support services or funding that may be available to you and your brother in your location. All the best to you both.
Thanks for having your brother's back. Does your dad have money to pay for therapy maybe?
The change in environment and the support will be a fine relief until he can get proper therapy. Glad to hear you're all benefiting from this. Go and talk to a social worker. Or your country's equivalent. You might be able to get support for your brother, like counseling. Try looking into free online therapy for your brother until you can work out paying for a therapist. 7 Cups is one I've used in the past. He is lucky to have you for a sister. Good luck to you all. You've done something that will help your brother immensely in the long run. By being loving and sheltering him, you've shown him that your mom has issues and that it's not him. I believe that we can all survive horrible things if we have just one person who loves us unconditionally and supports us. Without that, the world is overwhelming. It sucks to have a bad mom. I've been there, but I'm older now, so I'm on the other side of it. I have really beautiful older friends that help me the way a mom would. My heart would break for you both, except you have each other and you already know your mom is wrong. Stay strong in what you know to be true and you will be fine. All my love to you both. Edit for spelling. You might want to swing by the R, raised by narcissist sub. I'm not saying your mother is a narc, but the sub has a very good list of resources for people with very similar upbringings. Verbal, emotional abuse, neglect, scapegoating, etc. Your brother will get through this in better shape simply because he has your support. But the right book might be a great starting point while you guys sort out therapy for him. Best of luck. Are you kidding? We live for the updates. Thanks for posting and being a good sibling. I honestly really hope that this means your mother. I would love to say something else, but bans are a thing here. Loses both of her precious daughters too. You're a good sister. Your brother is lucky to have you in his life.
Your brother is lucky to have you.
Thanks for the update. That's fantastic. I remember reading this post a while back and I'm so happy to hear that you got help for your younger brother and got him out of that horrible environment. I sincerely hope things look up for you guys and that your brother is able to get the help that he needs. You're great and so is your boyfriend and dad. I am so happy that you got your brother out of there. Thank you for the update. That's wonderful that you stood up for your brother and helped him. It's clear that you're not like your mother. Good for you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.